is Miss Vinnicat, and this video is going to be a living room tour. This video is also a collab with the wonderful Cheryl from Cheryl ASMR. We have been listening to each other's videos for, I want to say, a couple of years. She's been making videos for, I don't know, 2 years maybe. And they're really wonderful. She also, her channel isn't like really big, it's a little bit like mine. We do make a lot of whisper videos, but not that many people listen. However, that is all relative, of course, because we both have like several thousand people. And hi, you guys! I love you for hanging out with me. Anyway, I feel like I am all over the place already. The thing is, I'm listening to my son. He should be asleep right now. I put him down for his second nap of the day, but he's like sort of, he's not crying. He's a little bit like, it's not talking either, like he's not all that happy. In Dutch I would say jengelen, but that is kind of a strange word. It's like he's complaining a little bit. I don't know the correct word. And I've just been to him to check on him to see if he was alright, and he's just alright. He just, I don't know, he needs to fall asleep. Usually he's a good sleeper, so I just figured I'll give him some time to fall asleep. And here I am, recording this whisper video. So anyway, back to the video. Cheryl is a wonderful whisperer. I love her voice a lot. And we decided to do a collab now that we're both pretty much stuck at home. And yeah, you know, it's a good time to do a house tour video. So that's what we're doing. Please go check out her channel, she's great. I'll put the link to one video in particular comes to mind, and that is one in which she is inside a tent. It is a sort of ASMR festival role play, I think. But the thing is, it's so tingly. It's so very tingly. So right now, I'm sitting on top of my desk in my living room. And I'm gonna show you around. I didn't clean, but I picked up some stuff just before recording this whisper video, so that it would look like it's not that much of a mess. Well, it's not, but I should clean actually. There is dust, I'm sure we're gonna find it in this video. Anyway, Cheryl and I talked, and we thought it would be kind of nice to talk about our own living rooms and then share what we like and what we would like to change. And I think that during these times when we're all inside that often, it's, I don't know, yeah, it makes you focus on your own house. By the way, let me tell you a little bit more about Cheryl. She is a woman from the UK, and she also has a blog about ASMR. I don't know if you know about the blog. It is the ASMR Collective. LPs. That is Nick Cave over there, you might recognize him. And he is looking very distressfully at this banana plant. And that plant is growing and growing and growing, and I just turned it around because it was growing towards the light, and I realized that it was actually like the Tower of Pisa, you know, it was like almost falling down, bending over. So I turned it around, and now I hope that it'll grow towards the light again, and that will correct the situation. Then over there is a window, and I've closed the curtain, and I don't like the curtains to be closed, but there is a lot of sunlight, and my eyes just can't handle it. And it's kind of strange because I love the sun, I mean I really do, but I don't know, sometimes it's too much for my eyes. My son has the same thing, he looks like he needs like sunglasses all the time. So that's why I sometimes close the drapes or the curtains, what's the word, in the middle of the day basically. And here the curtain is open, it's over there, and that is because the sunlight now, I mean it's not really coming through this window, you can see by the way. I should, well I shouldn't, but I could clean the windows, they are dirty, but well. And then here in the corner there's like the cat corner with this thingy for the cat to sleep in. She can also sleep in there, and we've got this thing, and she also likes to sit in the, what's the word, just, you know, sitting there looking outside of the window. Then we have a couch which is old, but I like it, although this plate is there because it's pretty much broken underneath. So yeah, that would be one thing that could be better. And this was where I was just sitting. This is basically my desk. It's a little bit messy, but not too bad. Well, a little bit. And then here's also some books. So yeah, that's basically my living room. Although you could count this as well as part of the living room, but it's like the dining area. I've got this huge cat castle thing, and there I've got the world. And then over here is my balcony, which is really nice to have, especially now that we're pretty much inside all the time. It's a wonderful place to sit. The sun is now going towards this place, so in the morning there won't be sun, but then halfway through the afternoon the sun will be here. And then actually this place gets really sunny. It's hard to work here, but then we can move everything towards this part of the living room, because then the sun here will be gone. Well, let's first take a look at the view, because it's just gorgeous. Look at that, guys. Not that many people, even though it's Sunday afternoon right now and the shops are open, but well, yeah, people are staying indoors. Then let's take a look first. Let's start over here. The plant and the basket with all the toys and all the diapers. There are many diapers here, and then all kinds of books, and I don't know, it's just basically full of stuff. And that is always toys though, it still fits in here, and yeah. Then here we have all the children's books and some games. Yep. And then here we've got some puzzles, and also kind of my puzzles, like adult puzzles, and my son child can walk. And by the way, Joran, my son, he's now standing a little bit. Not a lot, and only when he holds onto something, but he did stand for the first time by himself. And I made pictures. If I remember, I'll put a picture on my Patreon page and put a link here, but I'm not sure if I remember, otherwise remind me please. Then here is this cabinet and all these plants. Actually, this big plant that was on top of that thing, and I really enjoyed the way that looked. But my son was very interested in the plant, and the plant also is pretty heavy, so I decided it would be safer for the plant to be a little bit higher up. And this is actually kind of a strange place. I just put it there because it was close by and it was high, so safe. But now I feel like I should maybe find a different place, but I'm also getting used to it, so yeah. Then we have the banana plant, which is kind of growing wild, and there's this baby banana plant. Look at that, guys. I should probably do something about that, or put it in a different pot, I don't know. So yeah, then here's all these cables going on, and so far my son wasn't really interested in them, but he's getting more mobile, you know, and moving through the room faster, so I should probably find a solution for that as well. And then here, there is Mikey, my cat. Hi, Mikey. Oh, I wanted to say let's not wake her, but she was awake, or I did already wake her. Hey, you cute little pie. Hey, how are you? How are you? Did I say Kai? Gail. She's such a sweet cat. She really likes it if I kind of cuddle her here. Alright. Then there's here all this cat stuff. That's nice. And then here's the couch. I'll show you why. Yeah, look at this, and how this looks kind of like it's all dirty, but this is basically glue, because when the first rib started to appear, I tried to glue one of those patches on there, you know, that you can put on clothes that have tears, but it didn't work. So yeah, and also the couch, you see here, it's really dirty, but it's not really dirty. I've been cleaning it, but the thing is, I have this designated couch cleaner stuff that should be working according to the packaging, but what happens is you get these kinds of rings, so basically the couch is sort of ruined, although I still like to sit on there. I almost tripped over this thing. I still like to sit on there, and it can easily turn into a bed. This part you can get it out and a little bit upwards easily. It's like 10 seconds of work, and then it is a bed for 2 persons. And also this part you can tilt it up, and there is storage space underneath. This whole thing here is storage space, and that is actually really convenient. So yeah, and I don't have money for a new couch, but yeah, so far so good. Then let's see, we could share a little bit about this part as well. We have this chair for my son, a high chair maybe it's called, I'm not sure, and he's been sitting in here, well, not that long actually. I'm kind of letting him explore his own movements. What am I trying to say? I am like not helping him, you know, I'm not practicing with him, I'm just letting him decide the pace that he is learning new things. So it took him a while to be able to sit, and I only wanted to use this chair when he was able to properly sit by himself, and he can do that now, so he's been sitting in here, but it took him a while to learn. And then here we've got my other laptop Job, the newspaper. And here I have my planner, the one that I made videos about as well. And this cute plant, it's also getting big. And there's another huge plant outside that used to be inside too, but there wasn't any room left. And I figured this would be okay too, and it's been outside for, I don't know, 2 years I think, and it's growing, it's still growing, so apparently it does well outside, even though it sort of looks like, well, not like tropical, but I would expect that maybe it would have a hard time with the Dutch winters, but nope. And then we have this thing, the cat castle, and that is kind of getting destroyed. Look here at the bottom, there's just all the fabric is gone. Same goes for here, the fabric is gone, and here it's starting to disappear. And these ropes, they're just, yeah, it's not the best anymore. However, my cat still really likes it, so yeah, that's just basically fine by me. Then there's this carpet. I would say the carpet is a little bit boring. I like generally the feel of the room and the colors of the room. I just think that there's a lot that is kind of beige, and I would have liked the carpet to be a different color, or maybe the couch a different color. However, the couch was just cheap and I bought it when I needed a couch. And then the carpet, well, the rug is maybe a better word. I got that from my parents, and I think they got it from my grandmother, and it was just still there and I could use it, and it's good quality and it's warm and it's comfortable, and I just decided to use it, and I do like it. It's just, I feel like if I stand like this, the whole thing is just a little bit beigey. But yeah, well, maybe after I pay off my student debt, that I'll worry about those things. Or maybe not even then. Also, I wouldn't know exactly which color I would want to add. I like this little red, this hint of color, and I like the green, this orange, I like that too. But maybe something green bluish. I also like those colors of those little lights. Anyway, it's kind of strange to be inside all the time. By the way, my son is sleeping now. I just realized that I haven't heard him for a while. And also, I should do a new room tour of the bedroom as well, because this morning I've been working in the bedroom. I've actually took out the actual bed frame out of the room. The thing is, my son and I weren't really using the bedroom because there was basically my bed in there, 2-person bed filling up most of the room, and then you could walk around the bed, but I would not, yeah, we would sleep in there obviously. However, during the day we would hardly ever be in there, because at first I could put my son in the middle of the bed, and then, for example, I could do laundry or put away laundry, or I don't know. But nowadays he can move so fast. If I put him on the bed, I'm just busy making sure he doesn't fall off. So I can't put away clothes or anything. I'm just busy catching him. And that didn't mind me too much. I didn't mind it too much. It didn't bother me too much. However, now that we're inside all the time, I figured, because my house is not that big, it's kind of a waste to just not use one room in the house for, you know, most hours during the day. So what I did is well, I want to say demolished, but I deconstructed. I don't know, I took out the bed frame, and then I put the mattresses on the floor, and then I made the bed again, and now we can play there. And I can put my son in the middle of the mattress, and he can't fall down that far, and still the mattress has a little bit of a thickness, of course, but now it's like, it's just one tiny step explore, and that way suddenly we are able to use the room in the middle of the day, and also I can just put him on the bed again and do stuff in there, and it feels like the house has gotten a little bigger. So yeah, I'll show you that in a bit. For now, I think, I don't know, here I am again. Let me put my feet. Yeah, I am wearing my Vlog Brother socks. DFTBA, don't forget to be awesome. The socks, they have like a sock subscription, Henk and John Green. And I was subscribed for a while. Not anymore because I'm not buying anything anymore. Oh, and here, oh, this is a really big coincidence. Here are 2 books by John Green. As you maybe know, I've been loving those 2 brothers for years and years and years. But I've never read a book by either of them. At first only John was an author, but now Henk is too. And actually I just posted on Instagram about how I love those guys, but I've never read a book. And then one of my colleagues replied saying like, oh, you can lend a book from me because I have them. Well, you know, she owns them. So she brought me 2 of these books. So now they're the socks and the books. So I'll be able to read them anytime soon. Also, I really like that I bought this mat. It's kind of soft, and I don't know, it really makes this whole area, you know, like it is. What do I want to say? Like it is like designated for my son, and it just feels nice. Yeah. So I think that is it for now. Please go check out the channel of Cheryl. She's a very kind and amazing person, and boy, she has a wonderful voice, and she makes really good videos. So yeah, then I hope you're all doing well. I noticed that I'm not really whispering about